Hello, I'm Laura Gunn, and I wanted to show you a little trick for doing those circle garlands you've been seeing for Christmas. Here's one here, and I didn't want just a regular thread between mine. I wanted a thicker string, so I used a trick that I learned a long time ago that I've used for several projects, and that is threading your bobbin with like pearl cotton or some sort of thicker thread. What I'm using today is a baker's twine. It's a really, really thin baker's twine that really is like you can imagine embroidering with it. It's not that heavy. I've got 4 yards of baker's twine I'm using. That's about how much I can fit on my bobbin. And I'm going to kind of let it fall over here. I want to make sure it's nice and loose so it doesn't get in knots. I'm going to thread it through the back just like if I were coming from a regular spool of thread. I'm going to thread it through here, and I'm going to follow just exactly what I would do to thread it. And then I just want to make sure that it doesn't get caught over here. So I'm going to kind of keep one hand just to keep it loose and try and go slowly. And it came undone. Do that again. See that I go around. Just myself. That something upstairs is just children. That's the sound of life here. Okay. Just kind of take it easy, nice and slow. Okay, I didn't quite make 4 yards, but that's okay because I'll start with the tail on mine anyway. When I thread my bernina with a thick thread like this, I have to actually come in and loosen this little screw right here on the bobbin casing. So you may have something like that on your machine. If you loosen it too much, it'll fall out, so you got to be kind of careful. I want to leave a tail here because I want a little length on my garland so I can tie it to something. So I'm going to thread my bobbin just like I would with regular thread. And this is a little bit tricky getting it through, so hopefully this won't create too much of a pause here, but it is kind of a pain. Okay, got it. Got it through. And then I'm just going to thread it as usual. So I'm just starting at the very beginning of the circle. With my tail, I've got almost 18 inches probably there. I still got my bobbin engaged. Okay. I'm not going to backstitch or anything. I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm sewing, and then when it ends, I'm just going to keep sewing. Now I'm using the back of this plate as sort of a measuring point. Just when my circle hits, when the bottom of my circle hits that, then I start on my next one. That gives me some even spacing. So you could put a piece of masking tape on there if you want to do it. That's about 2 inches apart on my machine, and that seemed about right. So I'm just going to add another one. When it reaches the end of that plate, I'm going to put another red on. I'm being pretty random about the sizes, just trying to kind of break it up. And like I said, the colors just do have a little bit of a pattern. And these circles I just cut on my my die cutter. So I'm getting near the end, and I'm going to end with a red because I started with a red. And then I'm just going to leave a tail. Again, about as long as the first one, almost 18 inches. Voila! It's done! That's it.